change for a kitchen team. Okay, so we need around 3-4 months for practice, and then she start like a help cook in my kitchen. But depends the area. Maybe in concierge, I don't know, or...
Well, all AM Resorts has like a training program for all the employees. After you get 3 months of working at the hotel in your area, you can start training to another area. The most areas where there's people running these programs are probably the kitchens, because the kitchen, all food and beverage staff is pretty big, and they always want to do something else and to grow up in the company. So that's a really good chance for the employees that they can, if they start just because there were not other job available, they can just start with the basic, either a steward, or they can do cleaning areas, public areas, and they can start training in other areas. As the kitchen, as the chef says, is like a 3-month period of training before they go out with the client. Not all of them knows about or has studies about the kitchen itself. They don't are chefs or anything like that, but with the training, with the practice, they can become better cookers.
Yeah. All the staff's been excellent.
And
so
we have the new training center in Tulum.
Oh, yes, the company has just opened in Dreams Tulum a training center. So all kind of areas that want to do like a grow up during the company, there's a specific training center that all the employees can go there. First, they're doing with all the managers, and then they will do with the employees.
I fancy a job here now with all that training. It sounds really good.
Yes.
When it comes back to the waiters and the servers, they're all running around and they're looking after all the guests, and some guests don't seem to appreciate what they're doing. They just ignore them while the drink's being updated. But as a guest, how can we act to help them make their job, make it easier, be more polite, or just to help them out, because they're working so hard, we don't want to make it harder for them. Is there one thing we can do just to make life a little bit easier?
Well, the kind of guests we receive at Secret Silversands, they are pretty good-mannered guests. Sometimes there are people that they get disappointed with the services that we offer, but we always try to train our guests to treat good to our employees, and also we are really important, encourage with our employees to be always with a smile. The service is really important at Secret Silversands and all AM Resort hotels. Our policies, one of the policies is always answering, it's a pleasure. But it's not just from the mouth to outside, it's from the heart. And the people that works here work because we love to serve. And also sometimes we love to be served as well. So just a recommendation for all of our guests, just to don't forget to say a thank you. And just also in the way that you ask for something that you need, that will be the same way that the people will answer you. So just a thank you and a smile probably will be the key.
We'll keep doing that then, because everybody's been excellent so far.
Okay.
This is Seclo Sounds. Join us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. for 1 hour in the company of Harry and Edna on the Wireless, exploring all aspects of the vintage scene and playing tip-top gramophone tunes. Harry and Edna on the Wireless, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on seclosounds.org. Jolly good.
Sound the big thing now.
Hi, blessings to each and every one of you. Join me, Darren Hoy, with the Reggae Takeover Show for 2 hours of the finest reggae vibes, each and every Wednesday, 9 through to 11 p.m, here on Seclo Sounds. Don't miss out on your weekly Sunshine Fix, featuring roots, rude boy, dub, lovers rock, ska, one drop, and much, much more. So go on, give your sound system a treat. Join me, wind down low, and skank the night away. One love. That's Wednesdays, 9 through to 11 p.m, live on Seclo Sounds.
Get your top, my selector.
You're listening to the John Guinn Travel Show on seclosounds.org. This week, the main focus of the show is my recent trip to Mexico. See, I've mentioned it again, that I've just been away. My guests are Executive Sous Chef at Secret Silversands, Jose, and the wedding coordinator for the hotel, Cecilia. We're talking about the restaurant's special diets, weddings, and the staff training, because the staff there are really good. But also, as you know, that it's important that hotels are sustainable, and I've had a few guests over the last couple of years where sustainability is very important. So I wanted to know how a fairly large resort such as Secret Silversands helped out when it came to the local environment and the local people. So we're going to find out now about the Rainforest Alliance. A little while ago you mentioned the Rainforest Alliance Verified. Could you just discuss what that is, please?
Okay, now we have the 89% for Rainforest Alliance. And we, for example, in the same with our kitchen, we separate all the trash with a different, of course, like PET, some organic residue, inorganic. We separate the glass. We separate, obviously, the oil. We use a lot of oil. Mm-hmm. For example, every month we use around 500 liters of oil. We have a special machine, water machine for
to treat the water.
Yeah, for treat the water.
Reuse the water.
Mm-hmm. So we take care for all the
residues from the oil, everything that the solid parts from the oil
gets
separated from the regular oil.
And we have around 500 liters of oil, okay, per month, and then that oil it's recycled and sold for special people for make some soap or maybe another kind of product with the dirty oil. Mm-hmm. Yes, the same in other areas. We take care for example, we buy local products. We buy different local ingredients.
Well, the company encouraged to all hotels to be involved with the community outside. If there's local producers, we'll always be involved with them, trying to help them with what they produce and buying their products. That's a way that we can keep everything fresh and help the community. Also, we train the employees sometimes to go outside with the communities to give them gifts for the kids, or also it's very important with us in the hotel. There's a person that is in charge to give us the ambience policy. All the employees were pretty conscious that we need to separate all the trash, the paper. We recycle a lot. We also are thinking green, to turn off the lights to help the planet to not consume too much of the power. Recycle the water, always turn the faucet off if you're not using it for washing your hands or anything like that. So AM Resorts has encouraged the last few years with Rainforest Alliance, and we're keeping also there's every year, I think, the company make a test. Mm-hmm. They put us some videos online, and then after that make us some questions about, just to see how much we learn about. So the company is really always trying to make us learn more about and to take care of the planet and around the community.
And making conscience with all our co-workers. The same. For example, human resource, per month, maybe one per week, they clean all the beach area, help to the turtles for
the nesting.
Yes, that's right. Clean all the road in the beach, all the.
Yes, we clean the sewage for the area. Yeah, all the beach, as the chef says. Every department at the hotel is in charge to do it once every couple of weeks. We need to go to the beach and take all the glass or any kind of trash that we have to make that free for our guests and to be just contributing with the planet.
Awesome. It's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Just one final question now. In Spanish, how do you say no more thank you, I'm full?
Sorry. No gracias, estoy lleno.
No gracias, soy lleno.
Estoy lleno. Estoy lleno, I'm full. The translate is estoy lleno. It's like I'm satisfied.
Satisfied.
Okay.
Yes, it's very similar, but it's like a very informal way to say I'm full, estoy lleno, I'm satisfied. Yes. No gracias, estoy lleno.
No gracias, soy lleno.
And then I say, is there anything else that I can do for you?
That's great. Thank you both for your time. Thank you.
No, thank you, sir.
I generally had an outstanding time when I was at Secret Silversands. The food, the ingredients were just so tasty, and the skills of the chef were really good. As I say, I wasn't invited over. I had to pay for my trip, so it's a genuine holiday for me and my wife, but I just wanted to share the experience I had there. If you want to know more about Secret Sands Resort, it's www.secretsresorts.com/Silversands-Riviera-Cancun. They're on Facebook. Just search for Secret Silversands Riviera Cancun. And on Twitter, it's at SecretsSilverS. And if you want to know more, visit those websites. There's also YouTube channels, or speak to your preferred travel provider. You can contact us or just keep up to date with travel news at facebook.com/John Guinn Travel Show.
This is Seclo Sounds, your community radio station. If you'd like to volunteer some of your time and skills with Seclo Sounds, send an email to volunteers@seclosounds.org and let us know how you would like to be involved. MK Flyers Online, the fast and simple way to find any kind of business or service locally. Find us at mkflyersonline.co.uk or download the MK Flyers mobile app from your app store. MK Flyers Online proudly supports Seclo Sounds, community radio for Milton Keynes.
The John Guinn Travel Show. Checking it out before you check in on seclosounds.org. Still to come on the John Guinn Travel Show, travel news, including a good news, bad news story about airline fees. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, I've just come back from Mexico. But I can't really say that I've been to Cancun, as I just stayed in the hotel area. So what did I miss by not exploring? Here's an introduction to the Cancun area. Well, the actual area of Cancun has been developed to help reduce the poverty in the surrounding area. So because of all the shiny, new or relatively new buildings, you may not get the old Mexico feel. But if you want hot weather, great beaches, then Cancun is the place to go. If you can't speak Spanish, like me, as I'm going to prove when I talk about the Cancun area, you don't have to worry, because Cancun is a favourite with American travellers, so plenty of the locals can speak some English, although they didn't always understand my accent. I'll have to go back to Cancun so that the second time there I can actually visit the several exceptional archaeological sites on day trips to find out more about the history of the place. So, as always, as you can already tell from the introduction, I can't pronounce certain words, but I'll do my best, or perhaps I'll just drop the word anyway. So the highlights of Cancun are the sights, which are the palatial hotels, the Mexican flavour as the shops and restaurants in downtown Cancun, and of course a day trip to see the Maya ruins. And there are the walks as well. You can stroll along the beach, you can window shop in the large shopping mall, and you can explore part of downtown Cancun. And if you're taking kids, well, what can you do with them? There's dolphins at Wet n Wild, there's the marine life at the interactive aquarium, and also, if you fancy it, you can hang out with crocodiles at Croco Cun. Now, the geography of the area, there's actually two Cancuns. The Zona Hoteliera on the island, and downtown Cancun, which is the second area. Which is a district on the mainland, which is more residential and a business area. You can get from one to the other via a short bus or taxi ride. The island, which is where most visitors spend their time, is 14 miles long